Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you are joining me. Today's lesson is lesson E. This is a writing lesson. So in our books, it's page 78 and 79 in Unit 6. Let's take a look at this writing activity. Make sure you can see my screen. There we go. All right. So this whole unit has been about time management, time-saving devices, right? We have talked about the impact of technology, people using technology to save time, things like that. So today's lesson is to help you prepare to write a paragraph about a time-saving device. So the first thing over here, it says work in a small group. Make a list of time-saving devices that you use, write an advantage and a disadvantage. So we can't really do this together, but I just want you to think of some things. So a calculator does math quickly, but it also breaks easily, or the batteries can run out. Are there some time-saving devices you use in the kitchen? I know for me, I like a food processor. Do you know what a food processor is? You put the vegetables in top, press the button and woo, and it chops everything up really quickly. So the advantage is it chops or cuts up vegetables extremely quickly. The disadvantage, it's a pain to clean. I hate cleaning it. There's so many parts and it takes a long time to clean. So that's the kind of thing I want you to think about. If there's some device in your kitchen or your office or anywhere in your home or at your job that you use, and think about what the advantage is. Why do you use it? And does it have any disadvantages? Like for me, the cleaning part. Just think of a few of those. The other thing you could think about is instead of a device, what about an app on your phone? Is there an app on your phone that you use that helps you save time in some way? What's the advantage and are there any disadvantages? I don't know. There are so many apps out there. So I want you to read this paragraph. I'll read it with you. And this is also a model or a good example of what I want you to write. So this says, my favorite time-saving device. This is a nice title. The first sentence of your paragraph and of this paragraph should be your topic sentence. It's at the top and it should tell you what the paragraph is about. It should be a strong, clear sentence. So let's read it. My favorite time-saving device, comma, voicemail, comma, has many advantages, but it also has some disadvantages. So your sentence could be exactly the same, but you can change the device. You could say, my favorite time-saving device, my food processor, has many advantages, but it also has some disadvantage. Okay, it's a basic sentence you use. You can use it for many different paragraphs. Just change that device. Now you need to talk about the advantages and disadvantages. So let's read. Before I had voicemail, I used to answer my phone every time it rang, even if I was busy. But with voicemail, I don't have to interrupt my work. The caller can just leave a message and I can get it later. Another benefit of voicemail, so reason number 2, is that it allows me to avoid talking to people I don't want to talk to. But, and but means a change, contrast, of course, that is also a disadvantage because they can avoid talking to me. Another problem, second disadvantage, is that not only friends leave messages. Sometimes there are voicemail messages from salespeople. So even though voicemail is very convenient, it has drawbacks as well. Drawbacks mean disadvantages. So if you look at this paragraph, we have the topic sentence. My favorite device is such and such. It has advantages and disadvantages. And then they talk about 2 advantages, and then but there are 2 disadvantages. At the end, it says, even though voicemail is convenient, it also has drawbacks. So it means, there are good points and bad points. So I want you to write a paragraph like this. Up here, we don't really need to do this, we just did. What are the advantages? Don't have to interrupt work. And what was the other advantage? Don't have to interrupt work. It allows me to avoid talking to people, right? If you don't want to talk to people. That was another advantage. Don't have to interrupt work, and I don't have to talk to people. Disadvantage, what are the 2 disadvantages of voicemail? Sorry. This program is not my favorite. This program has advantages and disadvantages. Okay, disadvantage, let's see. People can avoid talking to you, and you can also get messages from salespeople. So those would be the 2 disadvantages. That would be up here. Okay, so that was a nice balanced paragraph with 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages. So go back to this first activity. Think of a time-saving device that has advantages and disadvantages. Write down, you don't have to do it on this page, write down 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages if you have 2 disadvantages. You need at least 1. The purpose of this is to write a paragraph with positive and negative aspects, positive and negative ideas. Okay, so you are using vocabulary that we've learned about technology, but also really the bigger picture is to practice writing a paragraph with advantages and disadvantages to something. So down here, write a paragraph about a time-saving device. Give the paragraph a title. This one over here says, my favorite time-saving device. Or I could say, I love my food processor. Include a topic sentence. Don't forget that a topic sentence is at the top. The very first sentence should be your topic sentence. Describe at least 2 advantages, 1, 2, and 2 disadvantages, 1 and 2. Use this paragraph and this diagram to help you. All right, so let's see how many sentences this is. First topic sentence is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was going to say 6 to 8. So more than 5 sentences. You need about 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 sentences in your paragraph, because you need to talk about the topic sentence, 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages. Okay, so that's your lesson today. It's pretty short, but I want you to take time and work on your paragraph. The first thing is to write out those ideas and then work on your paragraph. All right, and you can email it to me when you're finished. Thank you.